Yes, I from nyina kwaba. Ero ba platform we so host na agye. And I want me upon him puno. Therefore, since I'm no kase die I Donald Trump, American president. I wabane LGBTQ plus. Yes, any free system. Now therefore way and America say any will put the census into Ghana leaders. Mahama nom what the census at womutirim. What the census at Ghana penning for 3 months. Or LGBTQ plus be on. Afe akoye de yentimi modin. Yedin semeni nyina ebro na yentie ne ekoso the side.
Kwame Erifa descends mercilessly on Kenoforiata Paul Yando. Now, Oketechie Kwame Erifa is a gentleman that I love. He has a lot of respect for me, and I respect him. When he meets me, he calls me senior. That means that he believes that I'm older than him, or maybe I have been in the space longer than him. I respect him. I really love him. Okay? He's another man who is so vocal and he speaks his mind. He's an NPP guy. And aside that, he is also a man who loves to speak his mind. It doesn't matter whether his party is taking the shots or another party. A lot of the time, he likes to be nationalistic rather than being partisan. And I like him for that. My brother, my sister, this is the guy. Recently, we heard that he was in the United States studying. We wish him all the best. This is Oketechie Kwame Erifa. Remember, we did a story about this guy called Paul Yando. And we said that it's an embarrassment that a party like the NPP would pick this guy with no common sense and no brains to be the Ashanti Regional Communications Director. Whenever this man starts to talk, it's one buffoonery to another buffoonery. And a lot of radio stations called him because he would misbehave for them to laugh. And again, I made it clear. The only person that Abronye is better than when it comes to communication in the NPP is this guy called Paul Yando. I've never met him. I only listened to him. And we played a tape in which he was talking about the gold board, remember? He was talking about the fact that, they were talking about some losses, 214 million American dollar losses. And they called this guy to talk. How do you call a man with very little understanding of the issues? So he read spirituality into the whole thing. He said that he believed that difficult as it is to deal with gold, Sami Jefi and his boys might have gone to buy spiritual gold. What is spiritual gold? Gold that you buy and you reach home and it's not there. For him, he was sure that this was what caused the loss. Or maybe they fought and some of the gold got stolen. Or the ship that brought the gold, some of it fell in the sea. Such buffoonery. Serious national issues. This is a party communicator. And this was what he said. For me, he didn't show any seriousness. And if the NPP was not this terrible and bad, a disgrace to politics in Ghana, this guy should never be near anything called communication. That tape is only 1 minute long. Let's listen to what he said. Right after that, we'll hit it very hard. Watch this.
And I say shape where they econo and be if you go Go to do my home some edos papa miniaba.
My brother, this is Paul Yando. And that was what he said. Now, when we talked about it, Okete heard it. And he got so mad and so angry that his party, the beloved NPP, has descended this low. And he hot on the heels of Paul Yando. Apart from that, he also talked about Ken Oforiatta angrily. Angrily. We were even mild on Paul Yando. He opened fire, all cylinders. Watch this.
The leadership of MPP, minimum uncommon. I think it is high time, sir, and there may be a cause within the party. I must not be tolerated at any shape or form. And this guy called Paul Yando must be called to order. Seven previous, I will restrain myself, but Jimmy no adolsododo. Forgive me for using that word, but that is the only word that made me aka. But when I say Jimmy no adolsododo, it is not even about say Obeka sesame jemfi yadia na onyadia. I don't care. People must have opinions different within a political party. So even his opinion, say Osusu say same jemfi yadia, he should be able to express it without any fear or favor. That is okay. But what is not acceptable and what is not okay? And necessarily your political party more. Now all of a sudden, party ane eya akono. Party ana ye friend a crutch for party. And then within the rank and file of NPP no. So wo pe comedian within the political space. You don't call any mean a person. And yes, serial caller now friend no. You are calling the communications director of the NPP in no mean a region as Ashanti region. And he has become a symbol of comedy. And the leadership of the party don't see anything wrong with it. Look at from top of NDC to down. NDC or your officer Bena Obiena no wakasa. The only thing that people can come up with, yes, officer of the NPP in Ashanti region. And now said Panwa be a symbol of comedy within the Ghanaian political space. Opesa we ye comedy appear stadium to way or ye comedy for political sake in idea, and he is surviving, he is okay. But you cannot occupy a position as Asante Regional Communications Director of the New Patriotic Party. And anytime you better on our radio and TV so no, then it's about concert. Yafro Asante Regional Communications Director, National Discourse, Brabe Kabi. Akawoka say it should be clear with the direction the nation is going. Wodi ni nyina da ne concert ana go do no ahonhomboni adwuma ana go do na bayfo wom so dey ko na bi hwegui. You don't do research, you don't do anything. Gradually making the MPP look like a laughing stock as a party. Opeso your comedy, go and do comedy in Ghanaian politics. It is okay, but you cannot hold a political office such as a communications director, NPP in Ashanti region, and be what you are doing. No. Niya Fre Ashanti Regional Communications Director of the party. Brabeka bi niya hunu the direction of mine echo. And look at the concert he's doing. And nobody sees anything wrong with this. And such a character says he wants to be the Ashanti Regional Secretary. Ashanti Region no ne churo for MPP no the stronghold no ne churo for no abeye symbol of comedy in Ghanaian politics. Poyando, what why na one this mo be na no kasa o ye concept sew. E de be no. Eni ma tantan be ne ye party no a na what one say na ayi FF Antomo ye party no Ashanti Region ke be wa kono am join. Yafro as communications director of the NPP in Ashanti Region. Me hu ye kwa ye research. Oba and you speak to issues. And the MPP a drum pempenswa concept nkwa.
Yes, I don't force what you say. Not just wasting in someone if you that side and sort of about pointing. Donald Trump and sort of Adia Mahama. Etegana ha won't mean no. Donald Trump abanis Adia no afraid the system. So now young can report it over this side. Pride flag removed from Stonewall National Monument after Trump admit directive. Exception apply to historical flags, military flag, and flags of federal recognizing Trump nation within park grounds. The move is part of broader changes at national parks and other cultural institutions as President Donald Trump administration reversed federal policies and displays. So what you say? And the Trump administration has removed LGBTQ's pride flag from the Stonewall National Monument, the first U.S. national monument dedicated to LGBTQ rights, following directive limits with flag following directive limiting which flags may be displayed at national park sites. So what I say, in the same name I say the enye for the Donald Trump. Ono nso no ayi LGBTQ plus no e de free to say Stonewall National Monument. So that say we e de free o chemu a eni nkwan say a display e wo that side. Ade na Mahama muti krom ha jeje ho no ono na ye ade na Mahama sabe wo say ye bo say Mahama na ko ya wa ye no ho say Titanic ship no Sam George Wakati Mahama say wansanya onya peace no Mahama da so Donald Trump put census say sabe ye nipa ye nyammoa wo say oba no wo ba sia ana bema no be ma sia ha ene di dwuma de besim do biara se be sia bi makramba ba